All right, let's see if this works now. Dun, 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 dun. All right, Paul is coming in. Should be on guess one. I got to type in guess one. There you are. Okay. So now I got to go back over here real quick. I got to go pull this content and rename it. Can you hear me, Paul?
Yep, I can hear you.
Okay. I wasn't sure if it reloaded up or not. It's going to take some people a few
Actually,
minutes.
I am. Let's see.
It's going to take everybody a couple minutes to find us. Hopefully they will. I need to edit it real quick just so I have the right information in. So bear with me for 1 second, Paul.
Okay.
That. I just need a thumbnail. Paul, say hello to chat. Welcome everybody back in.
Okay. Hi, hey guys. We're back.
Talk to people. I'm gonna get you to be a streamer yet.
Yeah.
Where is? I need
Let's
a thumbnail.
see. Christine Hickman, Daniel Bear Sports Highlights, Fast Pass Radio, Kay Wilby, Vicky Gillespie, Jennifer Caruso, Jason Thibodeau, Nick and Claire, Manuel Molly, Fast Pass Radio, Julie McGowan, Lamont Gray, Fred O'Malley, Detroit Diz,
Come on, just give me one of these.
Stacy Rogers.
Just one Insomniacs isn't I need. I tried to go to all my deleted items. I should have probably not went through there. I got thousands of deleted items. Let me just go pull it out of Canva real quick. I just want to put a thumbnail on it. I can't stand not having a thumbnail on stuff, you know? I like to do there. Hey, Mike Wheeler. We'll get with chat in a minute. We got the updated scores too, Paul, that we can go over. Insomniacs. How about Tinkerbell? She's a good one. Drop down,
Yes.
live stream, share, download. Wow, I've got 50 thumbnails for Insomniacs available to me. That's crazy.
Wow.
I didn't realize that until just now. Download. Dan, Debbie Thunin in here. Richard, hello, Richard.
Yep.
Richard,
Debbie Thunin, Bouncing Journey, and Gilnack.
Richard, the bumper you sent me, the one that you sent me for mine was really rough. And the second one you sent me was Doug's. I got to get a different one from you because I'd like to get one, to use one for you. But I don't have the availability to do so right now. All right, this is saving. Dashboard, head back home. Yes, Paul.
Just want to make sure nobody can hear an echo because I'm trying to. The settings are off on my end.
Well,
Anybody hear an echo?
My echo cancellation is turned off, so I hope not. All right, hit the like button. If you're new to us, hit that subscribe. Hey, we got stuff going. Yeah, I definitely would like to put one. I would like to. Go ahead, Paul.
No, thanks, Jen, and thanks, Debbie, for the echo.
Okay.
Check.
Richard, I definitely would like to get one up there for you and promote it and help you, a little bit, as well as you helping me. So thank you, everybody, for dealing with it. We finally got internet back here, and we can have some fun. This is good because now I can show all the stuff that we were kind of working on. So, Paul, we've been going for a little bit. Let's get over into the community, and let's get things knocked out and get moving a little bit here as we go. So, community page is not fully set up. I got to just adjust it because I didn't have a chance to tweak it before we started here. So let me go down and do this. Let me go down and bring up this. What do you think of that logo? I really like that logo.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I like that.
I'm very, very proud of that. It's I'm not very good at logos, and to be able to pull that out made me kind of happy.
Yeah, it's awesome. I love the color in it.
The color, the hidden Mickey, the castle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it came together. I was surprised. That was a first time thing. That was Chat GBT doing all of it. So that's our
Yeah,
community logo,
AI.
ladies. AI is pretty amazing,
That's
huh?
good. Yeah.
All right, Paul, we talked about this a little bit. Paul and I did. Ear to Ear Magic was on this past Sunday. Stephanie, Jen, Tina were on this past week. They absolutely crushed it with Ear to Ear Magic. That video right now has 926 views.
Oh,
926.
that's great.
Yeah. As far as the triple C's go, let me see where that ranks. That stream, that interview, is now ranking. Well, it's still processing, so it hasn't gone through fully yet. But when it does, that will be number 4 out of views for the triple C. That's pretty impressive. It's
And you
number
hit a
4. You know,
also hit 100 likes in the stream. That's great.
150, I
100
think. Yeah,
plus like.
yeah, they
Yeah.
crushed it. Everybody loved Chris, loved the ladies doing the interview. So that was impressive. So that's going to rank number 4 on the list. I got to check something on that
Mm-hmm.
real quick though. Ear to Ear Magic.
I
Where's
had
it
a.
at? Go ahead.
I was fortunate enough to meet him. I was in line for Rise of the Resistance. Like this was like 3 years ago.
Right.
Um, Rise of the Resistance, and he was streaming, and I just happened to be like, in his chat, and I kind of said, "I'm behind you," and then we all of a sudden rode Rise of the Resistance together. So
He's a good
that was
man.
pretty neat. Yeah, he is.
He is a good man. All right, there we go. Now we are back up. I fully got the stream up. I can see everything. We're caught up. This is good. Let me get the chat out over here. So I got a streamline to the chat. I'm not having to work off the small screen. If we missed you in any way, shape, or form, we apologize to you. Spaceship Ears, welcome in.
Hi,
All
John.
right. All right, we are good there now. Okay, now I feel like we're in a good place. So Ear to Ear was fantastic. Coming up this coming Sunday, everybody, we're excited about Dame Dystopia. She has got 100 plus subscribers now. Congratulations to her. Dame will be the guest. It's going to be a good show. We're excited about it. I'm waiting on. I got to get feedback from her. I got to send her the email today and get that done over to her. We're going to get that going, and it's going to be a fun interview. I can only imagine what's going to come out as they sit down and talk with her. I love the way this show goes, where they interview somebody with 30,000, and the next day next stream they're interviewing somebody from the community that is just a supporter, a moderator, a person in the community, and it's awesome. You get to really get the vibe of what that show is. Magic Adventures said we met Chris also. He's the kindest person, asking his stream to wish me luck for surgery. There you go. Even check on back at me as well. He's a good guy. Patrick Julian,
Yeah,
welcome
yes.
in as well. He's just a good guy. What did Jill say? Jill said, as I mentioned in the Triple C, Chris was not even in the park. I was made a special effort to come and see me. There you go. He's just a downright good people, and that's what it's all about. So that's a good thing. So all right, so Dane will be here. That is just so you know, Rob Lowe, that is her daughter that she puts up there. She's very proud of her daughter, and that's a picture of her that she uses for her picture. So there you go with that. So that'll be good. News and merch. We talked about that Friday night. Friday night. So the next 3 weeks, we've got Theme Park Giant coming in. Well, we've got started with Jen. We got Jen's Crusade slash Donnyland. We got Theme Park Giant, and we've got the amazing Dapper Danielle. I'm going to raid somebody in a minute here too, Paul. We haven't done a raid in a while. I want to do a raid. Let me see if I can get my phone back down here now. If I can get to it.
I'm just glad your internet's up.
Me too. Me too. All right, am I back? Am I back? I don't see Paul in here right now. Looks like I'm back. Let me try to reconnect over here. Can you see me now live? There's Paul coming in. All right, Paul, I think we're back.
Yes,
I think we're back. So internet went out again on me, just boom, dropped.
that's what I thought.
Yep. Okay. Jen's telling everybody refresh. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll tell you what, I love your support with the baseball and the moderators. We have so many great moderators. I couldn't do it without it. I couldn't do what I do without her. Last night,
Yeah.
Paul, last night, the only reason the stream happened is because she was going to bed and at the last minute said, I'll get out of bed and I'll run the StreamYard for you from the back from my house. So we ran that stream last night was ran from her house. You
Oh
know,
wow,
yeah. So
that's
it's
great.
just amazing to have good people. Fast. Everybody's saying we're back. Alyssa Stenberg, hello. Connie Rathburn. Hey Connie, welcome in. Good to see you. Neil, Nitro version is in the house. Want to make sure we didn't miss anybody else coming in here. Hopefully we'll get everybody back in here. We were talking about the Friday show and all the good stuff coming up. I'll give everybody a chance to get in. Paul, I got a question. While we're waiting for everybody to come back in
Hmm.
here for a minute, where is got to drop down. While we're waiting for everybody to come in, could you please give me your thoughts on?
Oh, we got an extra large beaver, a large beaver, and a nice medium beaver.
What's your thoughts?
My thoughts on who was it? This was like the other night, as far as
Yep.
Jen. Hmm, I'm not. Well, I have to skate around this because Stephanie will probably have my hide. So
Oh my God. Sorry. Oh God. Beavers are
I'll
back.
have
Yeah.
to.
Oh God. Don't forget Debbie's extra small beaver either. Yes, correct. Oh my God, that's funny.
I'm not
Uh,
even going to touch anything with that.
so
So
you're telling me you don't want to touch the beaver?
no, not even with the 10-foot pole.
Oh boy. Hatbox Ghost, welcome in. Good to see you. All right, so Friday night's going to be another great show. My friends will be here. Pete, do you like your beaver stuffed? Every now and then, Anthony. Every now and then, you got. Here's the best thing: if you got a beaver, you got to take care of it. You know,
There you go.
so that's what we
Well,
do.
I could say, well, the only beaver I would touch is Stephanie's. Put it that way. That's it.
Paul,
That's all I'll say.
what the hell?
Hey, it's late.
Oh, Lord. All right, I'm getting out of here. Oh boy.
You open the door.
Oh my
You open the
God.
door.
Oh my God. I'm gonna get yelled at here now too. Um, Disney Dialogues, everybody. April the 1st, Noah Elias is coming to sit down with Jen and I. It's going to be a great interview. He's one of the best Disney artists out there. He's absolutely incredible. He is amazing. Amazing with what he does. Paul, have you seen his work before?
Unfortunately, no, I haven't
We're
yet.
going to
I'm looking forward to it, though.
yeah, we're going to show it that night. His artwork is spectacular. Absolutely spectacular. Loving that. So, looking forward to sitting down with him.
Well,
It's
if
going
it's
to
any close to Kenny's or Mark's, that'd be awesome.
fantastic. They're all incredible, unique
Yeah.
in their own right. Unique in their own
Hmm.
right. All right, let's get into some channels for a minute because I don't have any holy water to douse myself in right now. Bibbidi Bruner. Bibbidi Bruner. Let's talk about this channel. Let me get over here and find them. Bibbidi B-I-B. Bibbidi Bruner. This is the first channel we're going to talk about as part of our 5 channels that we focused on for this week. I'll be able to cover it tonight, which saves me from doing it tomorrow night here. This channel has 797 subscribers. They've got 169 videos, 65,000 views on their channel. Relatively new channel. Paul, she says, welcome, magical friends. Welcome to my channel. I'm so excited that you're here. I upload videos mostly on Disney related to items solely because I'm a complete Disney nerd. I do every once in a while upload makeup hauls and unboxings as well. If you love everything and anything Disney, please subscribe to my channel. Thomas, welcome in. Thank you for joining tonight. Appreciate you being here.
Sounds like a good channel.
It's pretty solid. She's at 700 plus. We entered her in the race to get to the 1,000 the 1,000 plateau. Let's take a look at her videos here. Her most popular video is one she did. I bought a brand new 21 pink Jeep that was 3 years ago for 8,000. Her biggest Disney video is my Disney room tour. My Disney room tour was 7,000 views. So a lot of unboxings and a little bit of everything. Nice stuff. Does she do some lives? Yes, she does. Not a lot, but a few. She's done a couple there. I don't know if they'll do more if more people start checking out the channel, but this is her channel. We're highlighting her this week. We'll acknowledge her again on Wednesday. That's our first channel of the week, you know. And Paul, not a bad channel there. A little bit different artwork on the top of the banner. Kind of cool.
Looks like Pocahontas right there.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, I'm good with that.
Right there.
All right, thank you. Who dropped the link? Jonathan dropped the link. Thank you, Jonathan. Jonathan's always quick to the wit on finding these channels for me. Here's the next one, Texie Dust. Texie Dust is the next one.
I like these play on words channels that,
Right. Yeah, they do. She does,
have
it's a unique channel and some of the stuff that she does. Let me tell you a little bit about her channel. 466 subscribers, 466. She's got 1,035 videos, 235,000 plus channel views on her channel. Her little dial on her says, "Another year, and I'm still here for the love of Disney and all things pixie dust. A Texan through and through, hence Texie Dust. Where's Dawn? She would love her. The quarantine of 2020 had me appreciating YouTube even more and wanting to be a part of it. Expecting daily videos is in this our 5th year as I share my Disney nerd stuff to the world. Proud mom of grown-up kids who gets to dank." And she says that dank is a cut word for Disney adult, no kids. Dank. Are you a dank Disney adult, no kids? That's what she is. More and more. Always heading back to Disney Park soon, even though my heart always stays in Texas. Only pixie dust can settle there. And so there's her channel. I can tell you that she does her videos. Her most popular video is visiting the official Tiger King Park in Oklahoma. That's different. 26,000 followers, Paul. She also went to George Jones' grave. If anybody's a country music person, she went to his grave. That's got 10,000 views. Her biggest Disney one is one that Tina would love. Disney Walmart, Orlando, Florida. 5,000 views on a Walmart video in Disney. You just never know what's going to rock. She does do shorts on her channel. Her most popular short has 10,000 views. It looks like it's a Spirit Halloween funhouse. Her biggest Disney one is Tinkerbell taking flight at Magic Kingdom with 6,000. So Texie Dust, she's from Texas. Is that like dank memes? Never understood the reference. I guess it is. JC, I guess. First time I've ever heard that reference, to be honest with you. Paul, you ever heard that before?
Yeah. Not that one.
Yeah, so there you go. Something different. Hey, you never know what you're gonna learn on a Pete McDivitt show hangout or show or whatever we call this. Replay of Sunday night because it didn't work. That's what this is called. It's Insomniacs making up for what didn't work Sunday night. That's what we got. Park and Sip. I love these guys. Paul, I believe they were in the chat earlier. I don't know if they made it back in.
I didn't see them. Hi, Jerry, Hatbox Ghost. Welcome in.
Park and Sip. Let's talk about them. I am in process of talking with them to have them on the Wednesday night show. And after they do that and things go rocking and everything, potentially either stopping in on a Friday night or getting in on the triple C's as we start booking that further out. This is a very nice little family channel here. Let me tell you a little bit about it. It says, welcome to Park and Sip. Hey, Chris Dye, welcome in. Welcome to Park and Sip. Follow our adventures because we're at times here, then we're there, and sometimes everywhere. We hope you enjoy our lifestyle channel and our journeys. From exploring the best theme parks to indulging in foodie favorites to discovering hidden gems as we travel, all while sipping the delicious drink, there's always something exciting going on. So, nice little channel. They've got, Paul, they got 9,100 plus subscribers. So that's pretty good. They've got 1,628 videos, and they've got 3,414,000 plus channel views. So out there working, getting solid. They were in here early. It's a shame they're not still here as we're chatting about their channel. People could talk with them. Videos. Let's talk about their most popular video. The Eaton Fire. Okay, the Eaton Fire, which was out in California, is their biggest video. Holy smokes! Holy shnikes, I should say, to quote Chris Farley. Name the movie, everybody. Name the movie. The Eaton Fire, our last 24 hours in our home. Wow, did they lose their home? Man, that'll be something. God, that's touching if they did. I really want to talk to these people. And then after I do this one, we're going to go and we're going to raid a channel. 257,000, 250,000 views on this video.
Wow.
250,000. God, they went through the fires. I definitely want to talk to them. They did a month later after the fires. They did a month later, and that video has almost 9,000 views. So they've gotten some views and gotten some love, and man, I can't wait to talk to them. They've done Knott's Berry Farm and Disney and many other things. Real nice people from chatting with them on email. So that's their biggest video. Shorts wise, their biggest video is Squish Pit in VidCon. They did VidCon. It got 119,000 views. Holy heck. So they do some cons and stuff too, which is good. They do some views and good stuff too there. So that's pretty impressive. So check them out. Park and Sip. They've been in our chat and being, starting to be a new member of our community too. It's always good to know new people that are out there. All right, before I get to the next channels, we're going to raid somebody. It is time to raid. Paul, are you ready to raid?
Sure, why not?
I want to raid. I want you to put in Pete McDevitt Show raid. What is Danny wearing on his head? Pete McDevitt Show raid. What is Danny wearing on his head? I want you guys to blow this up right now. Hammer it. I'm going to put the link in here just a second here. I got to get the link. Dun, 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 dun. I want you to hammer this link. Pete McDevitt Show raid. What is Danny wearing on his head? Get it ready. You're going to go to this link right now. Blow it up. Pete McDevitt Show raid. What is Danny wearing on his head? Spaceship Ears is already over there. Let's hear what they got to say. Pete McDevitt Show raid. What is Danny wearing on his head?
But you didn't know, right? It just happened.
Right. Light it up. Light it up.
Was that like a recording?
There's Debbie Bernfeld.
Wasn't for the
Jonathan Chong over there. A Bouncing Journey over there.
Yeah, I can't remember. It was so close together, right? The
Detroit Diz over there.
Debbie Bernfeld, welcome in. We've got a Pete McDevitt show.
There you go.
Paul Engel's now over there.
These are my brand new ears brought to me from Tokyo Disney from a friend.
Tokyo Disney ears. Nice, Tokyo Disney. Stacey Rogers over there. Pirate Queen saying hello. Fred O'Malley over there. Mr. Thibodeau over there. Lamont Gray over there.
Are they still reveling enough to cause a riot?
That's what I'm thinking. It's been a few years. I went through that.
Right.
With my daughter.
Nice. This is a great little channel, a great little group that they get together and do their stream every week. Paul, have you watched them before?
I have, and they have pretty good information as far as parks and stuff. So
Yeah, they do a good job. They do,
yeah,
and they're great people. That's the whole thing. Chris Dye over there as well. Thank you, Chris Dye. They are great people. They're Gloria Thibodeau. Welcome over there. Good to see
very
you.
welcoming too. Yeah,
Yes, they are. They are. It's a good. They do a good job. They do a good job. So we can say a lot of. It's easy to say a lot of nice things about people when they are good people. When they are good people.
absolutely.
So might do another raid in just a little bit, but that was fun. A lot, and you guys jumped them from 60 some people watching to 80, almost 90. You almost tripled their viewing just by going over there and saying hello. So how about that? How about that?
Give them a like too when
Yeah, give them
while
a
you're at
like.
it.
McDevitt, we got Paul Engel in here as well. Yep. Thank you so much. Bouncing Journey, Monorail Molly, Jonathan Chong. Thank you so much, everyone.
Monorail Molly over there.
Just a few minutes, but hope you guys will take a moment to hit that subscribe button while you're here. Hit that like button for us.
Thank you all for coming on over.
And thanks, Pete, for using me as the little tag for everybody.
Jill Watchbrick over there. Debbie Thunert now over there. All right, I'll wait till he sees my thing, and then Izzo's over there.
You're not related to him. You just take the name and you become a Jonas Brother.
They do a really solid job though, and I think it's every Monday night. They're at 569 subscribers. You know,
Yeah,
569.
I'm already subscribed to them.
A lot of
Looks
people
like.
are because we've rated them once before, so
Yeah.
that happens. Oh, they're up to 570. They picked up another one. Jen says, "Love those guys." Absolutely. I'm hoping to meet them all soon.
Carol and Seaport Casual, who's wearing them very casual. And Casual Junior, who actually does wear, the ears every now and then.
So that's good stuff. All right. Jill says they highlighted your comment. Awesome. I'm telling you, they're when we're sitting and thinking here about what we want to do, right? Our focus point is that we want to meet good people that are quality people like the ones that are already in our community. We want to meet more people like the ones that are already here. Those
Absolutely.
who want to treat people with respect, those who want to help others in ways that they can, and those who want to grow in all the right ways. And, as Jen says, they are true class acts, all three of them. Absolutely. It's going to be my honor to meet them. And Bob is, as of right now, Barry Place Bob is still coming to the meetup, Paul. So.
Oh, really?
Jen and I
didn't know
think of
that.
the same brain sometimes. Good Lord. She put it in the chat same time I'm saying it. But yeah, he's coming to the meetup, and that's absolutely awesome. So
Looking forward to meeting him. Yeah.
me
That's
too.
great.
And I'm going to get out to, my goal is to get out to California at some point when we can, and looking forward to it. And I'll figure that out when the time's right. I'll get out there and can't wait. It's going to be a good time out there. We'll meet all these people plus a lot more when the time is,
I heard.
ready now.
Yeah, I heard Jennifer Caruso is trying to get a group of us to get over to California sometime, or somebody. I didn't know who it was, but we're trying to get a group of us to go over to California to go to Disneyland. So I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, we were trying to work on all some of that, but it's trying to make it all come together with all this challenges of flights and everything, and it's all going on right now has been a
Yeah.
little challenging. So, Jill says I just gave him a like. Nothing wrong with that. Fast Pass Radio, Anthony. I'm hoping we'll meet you when we come out there. Hoping we'll meet Puddles and all these friends that we're making out there. Jen and Donnie from Donnieland and many others that we're making friends with out there is what we're hoping to do. So let's looking at that. So all right, let's jump back over to community here, and let's go to this next channel we're looking at tonight. Mo Goes. This is Mo Goes, everybody. Mo Goes is the channel. And Mo Goes, this young lady has 16,500 subscribers. She can be found on She's got a blog. She's TikTok, Instagram, and Threads. She's got 782 videos. Good night, Debbie Thuner. She's got 746,000 channel views on her channel. Her little blob about her says, "Welcome, follow me to amazing places all over Florida and beyond, from theme parks, cruises, restaurants, hotels, events, and more. Enjoy a vivid and immersive experience from fun point of views. Stay informed with reviews, updates, pro tips to inspire you to bring your vacation ideas to life." To life. Jill, you're subscribed to all three of them. Good. That's awesome. I love that. Let's talk about Mo and her videos here. Her most popular video that she has is, "Did I choose the best pre-cruise hotel? Is the Hampton Inn and Suites by the Hilton Brickell, downtown Miami, a good pre-hotel?" It's 17,000 views on it. It's a hotel review. Her second one is her first cruise on Royal Caribbean in years. So she does some cruising over there on her channel. No playlist over there. She does have shorts. Her most popular shorts are Jack Skellington Halloween meet and greet, 90,000 views.
Wow.
That's pretty good one. I don't remember a Jack Skellington meet and greet. It doesn't say how long ago it was, but it's got 89,000, so almost 90K over there. So there's Mo Goes, everybody. Dropping the link for it. Jonathan Chong. You can check her out. Again, we're not asking you to just subscribe to any of these channels. We're asking you to go over, take a look, see if the items that you're seeing, the videos you're seeing, is something you want to take a look at. Then if it is, hit that subscribe and then take the time at your convenience to check out their channel. And if you like them, stay with them. If you don't, that little button allows you to unsubscribe too. We hope that you'll stay subscribed to them, just like we hope people stay subscribed to me. Paul, we went over 26,000. A lot of love to Stephanie last night for a very nice super chat. I couldn't be more humble at 26,000. We remember when we were at 1,000 and some, Paul. We knew
Yes.
you were over here one day. I think we were somewhere right at that, around 1,000, when I kind of first started talking to you.
Yeah, somewhere around there. Yeah, congratulations. That's great. On the way to 100,000.
Yep. Yeah, I keep breaking it down into smaller packs, 30,000 next, 30,000 next, then 40, then 50, kind of doing it that way, and trying to just make it where I can see the rainbow. You put that 100,000 out there, why, yes, we'd all love to wear that plaque behind it. I'll be acquiring, if I ever hit that, I'll be acquiring a couple plaques. But the most important thing is to keep making smiles on people's faces, keep being here for people, keep trying to do the right things that we're going to do, and keep trying to hit our smaller goals along the way. And we went over. I was wrong. Jen was right, and I was wrong. Before the stream the other night, I was talking about where I was, and I said, I hope to get to 26,000 here, kind of before baseball season, really kicks in. She looked me dead in the face and said, "You're getting that tonight." And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know, because I'm never presumptuous. I get excited, but she watches what we do and how we do, and I was dead wrong and she was right, because we blew right past 26,000 the other night and coming up there. Daily Disney Girls. Daily Disney Girls. Dun, dun, dun. I wish I could have got Chris in here tonight to show him that video. He really wants to see Molly hit me in the face with a cupcake. I don't know why. He really wants to see that. Really wants to see that. Daily Disney Girls. Here we go. There's a Jack and Sally meet and greet. Yeah, that one's back behind the Christmas shop. I like doing that one. They're always there behind the Christmas shop. Girls Daily Life. Here we go. Daily Disney Girls. Here we go. All right, let's talk about this channel here. They're found on Instagram. There's nothing to be said in their write-up, which I always encourage creators. If you're a YouTube creator out there, make sure you have a description so people know what they're coming to when they come to your channel. So what I can tell you is this channel is from the United Kingdom. They're friends from the United Kingdom. 601 subscribers, on their way to 1,000. 147 video, 95,000 channel views. 95,000 channel views. Here. Paul, it's after 12. You're not going to get in trouble, are you?
No.
Do you got to call and check in and let her know where you're at?
Stephanie's still sleeping, so no.
Okay.
I should be okay.
Just
I
making
just
sure.
have to, yeah.
Just making sure.
I don't have to check in just yet.
Okay, just making sure. All right. Videos. She's got some nice Disney videos on here. Her most popular video, Paul will not turn into a pumpkin. He just gets in trouble and he gets jail time. Can't pass go. Florida Vlogs 2019, Walt Disney World and Universal, 7,000 views for her. Another one from Primark. Hey, checking out the new Primark. Everybody loves a Primark. That has almost 2,300 views, so that's her main view. She does have playlists on her channel. Some of her playlists are not limited to, but do include Walt Disney World Orlando, hotel reviews. Hold on one sec. Come on. My hand is so waterlogged from today. I can't even get my phone to realize it's me. Going back to Disneyland Paris, more Disneyland Paris Vlogmas, a lot of Paris vlogs. If you're looking for Paris content, this is a great channel to go to. They've got a lot of Paris stuff up here. A lot of Walt Disney World, but heavy Paris on their playlist. And they do have shorts. Only a couple. Their biggest short had 30,000 views. This is really not good. Hoedown, Throwdown. I'm not even touching it.
I'm not going to touch that either.
I'm not even touching it. Daily Disney Girls. Again, all of these channels are quality channels. I asked Jen to help me, and she goes out and finds these channels, and then I do the research on them and take a look. And there's channels that we've found that we've passed on because of their content is not that good, or stuff didn't look as 100% through and through. But we keep looking for new ones. We're always about this, trying to help other people. Speaking of trying to help people in our community, how about we reach out and help Joy? We're still trying to get her up to 800 subscribers. I know a lot of you guys know her, but you can help me out by sharing her out, or if you're a creator, telling on your stream, hey, check out Joy. Let's help her it's the drive to survive for 1,000 for Joy S. And I'm focused on it. I'd like to see a friend get there. That would be important with that. Fast Pass Radio says, I like Disney Paris. Me too. Joy S, everybody, live on Wednesday nights. So, good stuff, Paul. Good stuff. What do you got on your horizon? Anything coming up for you?
Not really, but trying to work on videos.
That would be nice.
Putting out the content that I actually filmed for you. Sometimes some of it's I filmed for you, but I want to put that out as well. So it's been a while, but I'm still trying to. I'm in the process. We're in the process of moving. That's why I'm not really doing anything. So
do you guys know when you're moving? Still a work in progress.
It's just still work in progress. Actually, I have to sell a property first, my mom's rental property first, and then sell this one.
Gotta love it. Always fun. Stacy says, I went to last night's Triple C show, and depending on how strict you are, you're going to be with a comment left on the stream. There are 33 comments from the Magic Crew. Yeah, they were going in and commenting on it really hard. And we're gonna. Tina said she's gonna. The other night she offered to help, so she's gonna go get the names, and I'll do the Wednesday night interview, and then I'll bring Tina in for a quick moment to run the spin the wheel, and we'll announce the winner, and then I'll finish the interview with our guest tomorrow night or Wednesday night. So that'll be fun. We'll be knocking that out. There's some lovely people who stream from Paris whom I can practice my rusty French with. Well, there you go. Hey, we're always looking to meet new friends and keep it up here and try to do a lot of the right things. What else is on your mind, Paul, before we finish things up here tonight? Anything else going on in your mind? Anything new?
Actually, no. Well, I want to thank you for having me on. I do appreciate that. I don't get many invites, but I'm glad that I was able to get on with you tonight, and with all the internet troubles. Issues we have. So
yeah, my channel's. I appreciate you coming in. My channel's a little bit tougher with everything because the shows are so structured. I've had several people reach out to me and ask me to be part of the Triple C broadcasting team, and I've politely had to say nope. we have our broadcasting team, and I appreciate it, but we'll keep you in mind. So it's just really them and the guests each week, and same with Insomniacs. It's me and the guests, and doing it that way, and it's that way with Friday night with bringing one person into that spot, unless one of the ladies or Doug has a previous commitment, then I'll fill the spots just to keep the show going. We're really focused over here on trying to get out to as many people as possible. There's nothing wrong with any channel out there that brings the same people in all the time if they choose to. There's nothing wrong with any channel out there who streams each week and brings everybody different in. And none of that is wrong. It's just that's your flow, and that's what works for you. My flow that works for me is trying to get as many great people out there in front of everybody as I can. And, when we have a chance for a hangout or do something, then I try to reach out to people that support our channel on a consistent basis and say, hey, come in. Or, I leave things open a lot of times when I do especially the Sunday night show. I'll leave the phone open. There's a lot of people that have my phone number that have been approved, that have been signed off, and know that it's okay to call me, that can call in, and be a part of the show and what we're doing here. So, you thinking the 23rd? What does mean thinking the 23rd? Not sure what thinking the 23rd is. Why am I lost on thinking the 23rd?
Don't know.
I don't know. He'll tell me in a minute. So, but yeah.
Speaking of calling in, I was actually fortunate enough to call in one time.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, it's all about having fun and incorporating as much of the community into it, making sure everybody knows that they're welcome here. We'll joke around and have a good time, like the other night when we were talking about Doug having a beaver and stuff like that, and everything. Yep, 33 people eligible for a prize. That's pretty cool, right? We laugh and we joke and we have a good time because that's what you do. That's what you should do. You're trying to put smiles on people's faces. We want people to leave here saying, hey, I want to come back. I enjoyed myself. Oh, with the guests. 23rd cannot happen. That has now been taken up by somebody. I have right now the 16th and the 30th open. If either one of those days you want. But I got to get you locked in because I got to keep booking people because I got to stay ahead of that's actually short for me. I like to be 3 or 4 months out. Paul knows that. So either the 16th or the 23rd, or I have not booked for May yet. May is open. So let me know as soon as you know. You text me or whatever. I want to get Fast Pass Radio in here. They have a really cool website. I mean, it is awesome. It's fastpassradio.com, I believe. If it's not, put it in there for me. I'm pretty sure it's .com. Paul, you go over there. You can listen to all the Disney music. He pays for all of that, He pays for all that to have all that. He has to pay rights to be able to play that music and everything. Kind of similar to Magic of the Mouse used to be years ago, and he was full throttle into it. But he has got a portfolio over there. So just a good guy. I talked to Anthony the other day on the phone for quite a few minutes. It was great to get to chat with him initially. So we'll be having him as soon as we get a date. It's tough when you got a busy schedule,
Insomniacs?
Insomniacs, yeah. It'll be a Wednesday night show. Night show. It's a standard thing that we do, and I don't hide it. I'm very upfront with everybody. When we bring channels in, our process is that we bring them on for Insomniacs and get to know them there and let them say hello to the community, hopefully pick up some of a following on what they're doing, whether it's Insta or here or on a website or wherever. And then if things go well and they have a good time with us and want to come back in, and we have the availability, we'll get them on to either the Friday night show or thank you, Jonathan Chong, for dropping that. JC is on the money with links tonight. We'll get them either here or on the Triple C show. That Triple C show is booked out solid right now through September. September. Great. And I mean, we're talking solid, really good people that are part of the community, just people that are part of the community, to some really solid creators. And it's wow. And we got some other things we're working on for that. Just like dialogues. I've got a bunch of good dialogues I was just looking here in May, Bo Hufford is coming in May, which is pretty cool. Bo's a really wild painter. Casey and I, matter of fact, I wonder if I can pull it.
Welcome to the clubhouse.
Welcome to the clubhouse. FME ever after, I believe it went by quick. Paul, let me show you this. I think I can pull this up. Artist pictures, yes. Here it is, creator list 2. Let me just find one of Bo's pictures and bring it on here. Just bear with me for 1 second to go find it. There's Trevor Carlton. We're still trying to get all that locked up with Trevor.
Yeah, all the content that you're putting out, it's great. You know, with the Triple
Dialogue,
C show,
Triple C.
dialogues, and everything else. That's great.
There's pictures of me and Kenny Yamada, me and Fenway Fan. I didn't even know I had. Look at this. Okay, I'm going to bring this up on the screen for a second. Come on, let me bring you over. Wait till you guys see this. These are the pictures by Bo Hufford, and he's coming in May. I'm going to cover up Paul and I for a minute, just because it works that way. Paul, look at this. This is Bo Hufford. Bo Hufford is coming to our channel in May. And here's the really cool thing. Spaceship Ears first says, great stuff, Fast Pass Radio. I remember when people had to hang out near the speakers, buried near flowers with microphones to record the stuff. There you go. Yep. Look at these pieces of work. These are all him, Dumbo, the guy that I call the Booby. I know that's not his name, but I call him that. And Tweedledee and Tweedledum, which is really cool. The Winnie the Pooh one that's up in the left-hand corner.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you see Pooh in this backside of Pooh, obviously. Okay. But look to the left of Pooh. All those are the primary colors of all the other characters. And I thought that was ingenious.
Oh, okay.
When he showed me that, when Bo showed me that, I was like, this is ingenious. I love it. Here, I'll show you. I think I have. Do I have another one right here? Let me see.
I like that Spike the Bee too. On Donald's beak.
Yeah, Spike is pretty cool. This isn't the greatest picture of me because I had the sun right in my eyes, but I ain't out for myself here. Let me see what else Casey took. Casey took some singles of all that. Casey rocked it.
As usual.
Oh, yeah, Casey kills it for me. He's unbelievable. All right, here, I'll show you this. This is Bo here, just so you could see him. See who he is. I think it switched over. That's Bo right there. That's okay. Me and Bo together for a few minutes, just sitting there talking outside of his work. So Bo will be coming. He's got all kind of stuff doing there. So Bo will be coming to the channel. FM Ever After. Welcome in. There's your channel name. I wanted to say hello to you. Yeah, everything he does is no bootlegs, and he pays for everything. So if you ever get a chance to support his Patreon, throw him a couple dollars to help him out. If you're listening to Fast Pass Radio over there, help a guy out. You know, he's doing it all on his own. Let me see if I have one more pictures of one of the other.
Yeah, those aren't cheap.
No, it's not cheap.
The music isn't cheap.
Not at all. Not at all. But he wants to keep giving that for everybody. There's pictures of Fenway that I was looking for. Adam Schickling, I got to follow back up. There's me and Kenny Yamada. Let me see what else Casey's got here. Casey just got these to me. He's been really busy. I wanted these for the interviews, but I didn't have them. Martin Shue. Did we take any of Martin's stuff? No, we didn't. Still working on him. All right, here's a good picture. Trevor Carlton is also going to hopefully be coming to the channel. I've been trying to work it out with him. He said he wanted to do it 100%. We took video and all of him. This is Trevor Carlton and his work. Look at this Donald Duck.
Oh, wow.
That's incredible. Does that all with brushes in his hands. Unbelievable. So ride the teacup, Steve. What's up, brother? So yeah, so Carlton, Trevor, will be coming to the channel too as well in the very near future. We're trying to work out those dates with him. The other ones that I can tell you we've locked up. Put that back in there. Don't want to lose my Trevor Carlton picture.
Does he do that with music or
Yes.
some? I know people do that with music and all that kind of stuff.
He does. He does do that with
Does it?
music.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
okay.
incredible. Matter of fact, I wonder if I have the video. Let me check and see if I have the video. Let me just do something real quick.
Yeah, those guys that do it with music are incredible. That because it just transforms that canvas into a work of art.
They do, and it's amazing what they do, and it's going over the loudspeakers of Disney. You know, it's not like he's got this little speaker out there, you know, and playing off of it. He's actually got he's got the whole Disney complex. He had it up there by the Encanto spot, and it was just loud as all can be. It was like a concert, and it was amazing. Okay, let me see if I can find this real quick. Let me see if I can find this video real quick. Dun, dun, dun. Steve, good to see you out there. Oh, you know what we didn't do, Paul? We also got to do real quick is the numbers for this week and show everybody who's where on the numbers for that.
Oh, okay.
Picks. Did Casey take the video? I wonder. Well, I know he took it, but did he send it to me? Is the question. I think he sent me all JPEGs. JPEGs. Come on, Casey. Put a movie in this son of a gun. Hey, there's a picture of Steve and Steve's mom. There's Dapper Danielle. I forgot I had all these pictures. Pink Pam. There's I don't know, somebody I have no idea who they are. I don't know who those people are. There's Pat from It's Pat. Wow, Casey took a bunch of stuff I didn't even know he took. All right, where's Trevor? Come on, give me a movie here. All right, no, I don't have the movie, but I'll get it from Casey for the I got to get it for the Casey for the channel. I will do that. Trevor Carlton is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So, all right, let's check these. Let's go over. Let's
to a true one's a lie. Can you decide?
I love that music. I love the music.
It is pretty cool.
It is good. All right, here's your updated numbers. Stacy Rogers with 367.
Wow.
That's crazy. 367. That's a lot of points.
Yes.
That is a lot of points. And we got right behind her is Gloria Thibodeau, 362.
Yes.
Are you making out with spaceship ears or something? There's no way you got 367.
I'm not making out with spaceship ears. That would be hard to do from Pennsylvania to Seattle.
Well, I'm just saying something's going on. Good Lord.
I've just learned how to tell when people are not telling the truth.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
When Paul was Paul telling the truth when he's talking about that beaver?
I'm not going there.
Oh, come on. You know you want to talk about Paul and his beaver.
No, I do not.
The other night when we were talking about Doug's beaver, you texted me and said, I want to see Doug's beaver.
No such thing ever happened.
I got it right on my phone. It said Stacy Rogers.
If you got it on your phone, it's because you put it there yourself.
I have no idea. I only have one hand. I can't do that. Yep.
You can do a lot with one hand.
Hey, put Ray back in the closet.
You woke him up. He was asleep.
Sorry. All right. Well, all right. Well, nice job. You're number one again.
Well, that's good. I don't mind being tied with Gloria.
You're not. So. You're. Well, hold on.
No, I know I'm not right now, but I don't mind that we were tied for so long.
Do you want to see something really funny?
Oh no, what?
Is it okay if I do something funny?
I'm afraid.
Do I have your permission? I need to have your permission.
Be very afraid.
Yeah, I know. I am, Paul. I don't know whether to say what
Uh,
to say to that one.
Chris Dye says, have you tried to get Ray Kinnaman? He did wood carvings for Disney before they went to machine. No, I don't know much about him. You can send me some information on him.
I want to know if Jen's still in the chat. I want to see what she thinks I should say to this.
You can't go to her. That's not fair. I don't
Yes,
call. I don't call you and go to your boss. No, that's not fair. She's asleep. She is out cold asleep. So I have free reign to go crazy.
Okay, so wait. Okay, then in that case, is Mama D still in the chat? Yeah, okay. Okay.
Yes, she
All
is.
right. Mama D said go for it. So go ahead.
Okay. Spaceship ears. Remember how I said at times I could just give away points? I'm giving 5 points to Gloria Thibodeau, so she is now tied with Stacey Rogers. There we go. Wow, that was fun. I did enjoy that. That was, that was great. Thank you.
Oh my goodness.
Numbers to be reflected on Wednesday night. All right. Thank you, Stacey, for calling in.
I didn't call in. You called me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Look, no, my phone's my hands are so wet from today, still like waterlogged. I can't even get the phone to recognize things. And when you only got one hand, the other one just slides off. It drives me nuts. So, well, great job by all these people: Stacey and Gloria, Jonathan Chong, Debbie Bernfeld, Vicky Gillespie, Debbie Thunert, Fred O'Malley, Lamont Gray, Bouncing Journey, Paul Engel, Jason Thibodeau, Mike Beachman, Grandma Grover, Detroit Diz, all over 200. Kay Willoughby right under it, and Udalali Lane, Molly, Magic Adventure, Spaceship Ears, Disney Magic and Mayhem, Lucky, All Smiles, Jennifer Caruso, Cruise the Theme Park Guide, Ghost Host, Wish Upon a Disney. A lot of people up there. Okay, 5 plus 5 for Gloria recorded. Thank you. So, not bad, Paul.
John does a great job with that.
Oh my God, John! John is another one. Paul, we have many people that support me in so many ways. Like yourself that you do, and the moderators, Debbie and Jonathan Chong and Doug on sports and everything, and then my Imagineers, like Tina, Mike Wheeler, and the others that still stop in. Stacey Rogers, an Imagineer, Imagineer, I should say, an Imagineer. That do stuff, and then you add somebody in like Spaceship Ears who has been doing this, and it's made my life so easy. And he keeps up with numbers all the time, and then also to you for sponsoring, this segment, and when we were looking for doing it. I mean, it all helps. I got to pay the bills, and I got to make this channel just be covered. And I'm upfront about it. I don't BS anybody. I don't lie about it. I can't stand these creators that out there, especially in the sports thing, man. They play these games of this and that and everything, and I'm just sitting there going, I'm crying bullshit on you when you do it. Pardon my language, but I can't stand it when if you're out there, like it's like in the sporting world, when I go watch people, Paul, they'll put out like that they're going to do monthly or semi-monthly Zoom calls and won't do it. They just don't do it. They just ignore. They're just out grabbing people's money, and I never want to be that way. But I also got to be upfront. Like, I just went the other day and looking at a replacement pair of legs to try to get to where I need to, and after my insurance, this is after insurance, they want $5,000. They want $5,000 in cash from me or on a credit card. $5,000 after insurance gives you an idea how much the legs were. So, when I'm looking at challenges like that, and I can't work anymore, I'm fully disabled. I can't go out and get a job anymore. So it is what it is. I just have to have this take care of itself. So people like yourself and Jeanna Claire and a few others that do, commercials on this channel, people that are members of this channel, thank you. Honestly, thank you. Because if I didn't have enough to cover what it costs to do this thing, couldn't do it. Just being transparent. And for those of you that think, oh, they just go and open a thing. No, it's, every creator has it different. If you look at our people that go to Disney, they got to buy their top line phones. They got to buy their gimbal. Most of them have to buy a a hot spot to be able to really broadcast around the park. Then they've got their park tickets. Now, yeah, they probably would have bought them anyway, but maybe they don't buy an annual pass, if they're not streaming all the time, and then they've got to pay for gas driving to and from the park every day to stream. You got to get something to eat at the park usually when you're there. If you're there 6-8 hours, you can't do it that way. And then if you're going to be, have some validity, like I believe people like to do, and do some giveaways and stuff, you got to spend a little bit of money. So, for me sitting at home, just right off the bat, that first day of January, I get hit with $250 some dollars or $60 on a mailbox now. The PO boxes have gone up left and right and left and right. I think it's like 260 now. And that Epidemic Sound, I can't, if I don't have Epidemic Sound, I am just getting destroyed on copyright. Destroyed. I use Epidemic Sound for everything that I can use. And if, that right there is, Epidemic Sound is $19 a month. So what's that? 10 months, $190, another $40, $250 a year for Epidemic Sound. And that's just one of them. I got to pay for two, buddy. You got to pay for all this stuff. So it's not like we're just sitting there collecting it. And, are there people out there making great money and making enough to make a mortgage payment? Yeah. They got a lot of followers, and they got advertisements, and they've got, lead-in sponsors, and they probably got Disney or Universal or all the other ones, social. And that's great. Congratulations to them. They worked hard. They've worked hard to get to that. It's not just walking out, opening up. JoJo's a great example. I love that kid to death. I've known JoJo since before he had a channel. I knew him when he was a janitor over at Magic, and he put out content left and right. And he went on cruises and tried to expand his stuff there. And then he was over on Instagram, working his tail off there, and over on TikTok and everything. He puts out a lot of content. Nate's a great example. God bless. I am so happy for Nate and his success, as the work that he's doing with Roosevelt's now, and then all the stuff that he's doing with his channel. He crossed 300,000 the other day. Think about that.
That's awesome.
300,000 for somebody who is one of the nicest people you'll ever meet. Couldn't be more happy for him. JoJo first stream was with Corey on Skyliner. JoJo was with us when we were down at the parks. It was seasonal time, and it was before I got sick. So we're talking 2017, 18 time frame. And it was this and that. It was all four Dis and That guys at the time. It was Corey. It was me. It was two or three other people. I can't remember who else was there. Was Josh there that night? I can't remember. And JoJo was in his attire, walking around, cleaning up stuff and talking with us. And I said to him that night, he's like, I'm thinking about going and doing that same thing, that Instagram, doing the YouTube thing. And I was like, dude, he was like 15 at the time or something. 16 maybe. I said, dude, go do it. Was it 2019, right before COVID, Mike? I can't remember when it was.
Wow.
Must have been right before I got sick then. I still have that picture somewhere of all of us together with Tweedledee and Tweedledum, I think it was. Because it was over by Teacups that we all took the picture together. And he was, and he remembers that. He actually grabbed me, Paul, at last year's Food and Wine. Maybe, I don't know, this year's early one. Maybe it was right after holidays down. I can't remember. We were over by Germany. Preston and I saw him. He was doing a short on Snow White, who was meeting people there, and he was working on a vlog or a reel or something for that. And he grabbed me, and we were talking for 20 minutes, and he goes, said a line I'll never forget, because you think people will, as they grow and have great success, forget, move on. And JoJo looked right at me and said, dude, you've been with me since it started. He's like, I've never forgotten that. And just to hear him say that to me, I didn't do anything special other than encourage him. He did all the hard work. He created. That's every bit of JoJo busting his butt. And I'm proud of the kid. I'm proud of him. Every time I see him, I'm proud. I tell him, I'm proud of him. I am, and it's great. Same with Nate, sitting Christmas
They're all
time.
great stories.
Yeah. Sitting Christmas time with Nate, and just sitting there on the thing, and the fact that when you get somebody, yeah, because he was on the college program starting at the beginning in 19, then transferred to entertainment. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate that. Sitting, we were sitting there at the filming, and Caruso came over with us and was sitting, and Casey was there with us, and Nate, Nate could have went and sat everywhere. He came over and said, "Hey, I'm going to sit with you guys." I said, "Cool." I said, "Yeah." Preston loves Nate. Preston loves Nate, and God bless, Nate's treated Preston really good. He's been in multiple vlogs of his. He was in his year. Preston was in his yearly recap. Preston was in Nate's year recap, which I thought was
Wow.
really cool. So, we just got good people. You look at the WDW couple; they have now changed over to everything travel, but they're still doing their thing. I talked with Dev the other day on his stream. I went in and said hello to him. I haven't talked to him in a while. And he was giving me hell at long time no see, and I gave it right back. I said I was in the park, and you said you were going to the bathroom. You're coming back. You never came back. You know, so it goes both ways. But people like Dev, that have grown up. I've watched Jackie grow from, little Jackie, 1,000, 10,000, 20,000, and keeping it grow to now where she's well up over the 100 plus, and she and Sam continue to do stuff. Good people, Paul. I saw her at the Christmas party,
Mhm.
and she
Like you
grabbed.
said, they don't they remember where they came from.
Yeah,
Essentially.
it's a testament to their character.
Hmm.
Jackie grabbed me at the Christmas party, and we were talking for like 30 minutes, and I'm like, Jackie, doesn't Sam want to go do some rides or something? And she looked over, she's like, Sam, do you want to do anything? And he's like, I'm just waiting for you. And he came over and chatted for a minute, and then I told them, go. You're here to do the party. When I saw Tracker and talked to Tracker outside of the Christmas party, same deal. We were there. I was there with Tim and Jen for like 40 minutes. And I'm like, guys, you paid for this Christmas party. Don't you want to go in? And they're like, yeah, we probably
Hmm.
should. So it's just nice that people have not forgotten, because when this whole thing started, it was so. Paul, how long have you been watching the social media thing?
Like since 2020, the
Okay,
pandemic.
since 2020 was the pandemic. So I've been watching with Josh. Josh has been 8 years now. We're in 2025. So he started in 17. I started a little bit
Hmm.
before him watching Lou Mangello. So it was probably late 16 when I started watching Mangello and started getting
Hmm.
myself involved with everything. And I've watched so many of these great people go from when it was just four people streaming from the park. It was Resort TV1 and Nick and the WDW couple from here and there, and it was Dev. It was crazy, and to think that it was just a couple people doing it, and everybody had their night. Like, you knew certain people were on certain nights. Corey was always Thursday nights. You knew this. To now, my God, you can have 20 people in a night, 25,
Yeah,
because there's so many people.
stepping all over each other. Yeah.
Well, people's just, best way to say this, with all the people I deal with within this community and meeting all these new people have found a hobby that they love. They're not doing it to cross over or be over top of somebody. You know, they're not doing it to be over top of somebody. I found this is something that I love. Only reason I'm doing it tonight is because Chris is taking a couple days off and he's taking a break. If he was streaming, I would not be streaming because I'm not going to go over people. But I
Hmm.
do this because I love it. The people at the parks just love the parks, and unfortunately, there's always going to be people at the park. But it's like, I told a guy from California this the other day when I was talking with him. I said, streaming now is like going shopping in your grocery store down your cereal aisle. It's all cereal. Well, it's all Disney social media content with YouTube and all the other stuff. But there's so many different flavors of it right now. You've got guys doing it. You got women doing it. You've got husband and wives doing it. You've got couples that are together, man and guy and a guy, women and women, that are out there doing it. You've got younger kids that are doing it. You've got the people that are older. You got so many demographics. It's just go watch what you like. Watch the people that you like. Find those that you like. Stacy Rogers said I started with Resort TV1 in 2018. Park Hopper Choppers. We talked about you a little bit ago. We'll do it again. They're coming in the house here, coming in hot. Everybody, give a warm welcome to our good friend Park Hopper Choppers. It's Chris. He's here.
Hello, everyone. It's Chris with Park Hopper Choppers. If you're headed down to Central Florida and you need a mobility scooter, give us a call, 407-989-9618. We can bring it right to your resort, right to the park, or right to your Airbnb, no problem. We were voted best mobility scooter rental in Central Florida by my mom. Give us a call.
There you go. I don't know if Deb has that fake belt, Jonathan. Stacy says, I still remember when Jackie and Nate were on the boat for the Grand Floridian to MK on Jackie's phone, ended up at the bottom of the 7 Seas. Yep. I remember that. Those two used to do all those joint streams and getting beverages together, and they did some great stuff. Jonathan says, I remember when Resort TV 1, they're small. It's crazy to think everyone in the chat back then and now friends, but at the time you never know, just another person in the chat. Yeah, people just grow up and get bigger and things happen. It's a good thing. Neil's been around forever. Neil's been around for a long time. He was coming down from New York, New Jersey all the time. Sean says it's not content that makes a channel many times. It's the person and their character. Well, you're right, Sean. You're absolutely right. It is. Jen said to me last night when I was flustered and having a fit because I couldn't get everything to work and I wanted to give everybody a really good stream. She said, hey, they're coming in here to see you and say hello. Go put a smile on their face. And she was right. She was right there with that. So, but yeah, it's hard to believe, Paul. It's gone by so quick, and where's it going to be in a couple of years? Who knows? I hope it'll be keeping rocking and people enjoying what they're doing. And just if you're turning into all these people that we're suggesting and telling you to go take a look at, and you tune into them and they're not your cup of tea, change the channel. Everybody's got one. My DirecTV has 3,000 channels or something like that. I don't watch them all, but you can. I remember this young kid that used to talk to me about Funko Pops, and the kid is graduating high school. I know. It's hard to believe that how much Preston's grown up, and it's hard to believe it's my last kid going out on his own. But I'm hoping you guys will tune in when we. I haven't told him that yet, because I'm kind of trying to keep it quiet, and I know he's sleeping right now, so I don't mind saying it. One of the streams down there when we're in Disney is going to be our fundraiser. One of the other streams is a night where I'm going to celebrate Preston and his graduation from high school. I did the same thing for Amber. He'll be able to pretty much kind of do what he wants within reason. But it's going to be my way of doing it. So if you want to join us for that stream and be a part of it and cheer Preston on, and say congratulations to him, hey, I'd love for you to do it. It seems like yesterday when he was turning 12, yeah, now he's 18. Paul, I drove with him in the car the last 2 days. It was been interesting because it was the first time doing that. I mean, I did that with my girls before I was sick, but I was the teacher. My wife had done all the teaching within reason, Jonathan, because he'll spend $1,000 if I let him. I'm not going to let him spend $1,000 of my money. I'm already taking care of a lot of stuff for him to be down there, but I want him to have a good time. I want him to get something special. I want him to eat the meal of his choice, all that stuff. So, and thank you to Park Hopper Choppers for working with us and being my only scooter people. Park Hopper Choppers, I love Chris and Mary. I could not have done what I've done without them. They've been a supporter of this channel and of me for a long time, and that is why I want to see as many people renting a Park Hopper Chopper and their business take off and grow, and them to have incredible financial success. So, Jonathan says, Dad, I'm ordering the bigger steak. He'll try to if you let him. I'm sure it'll probably be when we're down there it'll either be Studios or Epcot. It'll be one of those 2 days. The Magic Kingdom day will be that we're doing. One of those days will be our fundraiser day. I want to do it at MK and finish with that beautiful shot of the castle and everything. So it'll be a day. I'll put it out there. As Preston's celebration. I'm not asking people to give 1 penny. I want to make that clear. Okay, I'm not sitting here asking for stuff. I just want you to know that we'll be doing that. We'll be there. And I hope you'll come in and just give him some wishes and do that. So appreciate yours as well, Chris, all the way. It's going to be a great time and emotional for me because, of 2 things. One, obviously, Preston being my last kid growing up. And then I shouldn't be here. You know, I'm in that extra period of hockey, Paul, that I'm getting. You know, um, I shake my head every day. You know, the rain, yeah, it was cold and misty and all that today, but at one point I sat during that thing and said, who gives a CR, you know, 4 letter word? Who gives it? You know, because I'm sitting here feeling rain on my face. I'm sitting here feeling wind right now. The little things. I had Jeanette, a friend through this community, came to Preston's game today. You've come to ones in the past and grateful. And Jeanette came all the way from Delaware for Preston's game today. Absolutely amazing. And you know, Preston was extremely grateful that she came out and watched him play and everything. So it's gonna be a tough time for me because he's got graduation the 30th of what is it, 30th of April?
May.
Oh my
Is it
God.
May?
I'm hoping it's May. I don't need it to be April. We're going into
I think
April.
it's May.
Yeah, it's 30th of May. So he gets
Mhm.
out of school. Here's the deal. Preston gets out of school on the 21st of May is his final day. On the 22nd of May, he and I are flying with Casey and meeting a group of people up in Boston and going to a Red Sox game. He's never been. That's part of our Preston and Dad go and see these different things. Then the 30th, he graduates, which is like a week later. And then the following week, June 4th, we're in Disney for his graduation, me and him. His sister is coming down and his mom for the weekend. They're coming down on Thursday night late and doing Friday and Saturday in the park. So I think 2 of those days we're doing Epcot and Magic. I think because he wants to do what Kayla wants to do. I haven't been in Disney with Kayla since before I got sick. I've been down there with Amber, been down there with Preston, but not with Kayla. I've been down there with my wife's been down there, but that was the time she had to drive. Nanette's okay with Disney, but it ain't her full cup of tea. You know, she does it more for the kids. So and then but Preston and I are gonna be down there, and we're staying over at Pop the first part of it, and then the whole following week over at Boardwalk, which will be really nice. You know, I wouldn't stay there to pay for it, but thank you to Janice Disney for helping us with that. Feel free to lock him in the space under the stairs. The worst thing could happen, it becomes a wizard. Yeah. Well, he's really excited though. He wants to see some people. He's got a plan together. He's put some restaurants together that he would like me to take him to. Um, they're not ones that are on the top of my list, but this is his time. So if he wants to go outside and eat at Cracker Barrel, then that's what we're gonna do. So, and maybe it works out that who knows with you guys, you end up stopping in. I don't know who all will be down there that week, but we're gonna have some fun.
I hope so.
Well, I think it's getting late. I want to call it a night here. It was fun to sit and talk with Paul for a little bit. I don't want him to get in trouble with Stephanie because if he gets in trouble with Stephanie, he has to sit in timeout, and he doesn't get to do all the crazy, wacky stuff that those kids like to do. So, um, other than that, Paul, thank you for sponsoring the segment and coming in and hanging out today, and for all you've done through our friendship. You've done many of things where I've never asked you to do, and you've done it out of the kindness of your heart, and I am truly grateful. But it's not about the sponsorship to me, nor any one of these coins, which I love, which are all over my office right here. If you guys don't know, Paul knows that I love to collect Commander coins because of my military time, and I almost dropped that one. That's what happens when your hands get crazy. I have coins all over my office here because of Paul, like this one right there, which is a cool one. I really like that one. So thank you for all your friendship is the most important thing. I value that and trust that, and looking forward to seeing you. At least I know in June when you guys come up here and help us dig through all this mess. We're gonna have a lot of stuff to
Definitely.
go through. No getting
It's
Paul.
been an honor.
Paul's already in
It's
trouble
been
with
an
Stephanie.
honor. I'm trying not. No, I won't get in trouble. She's sleeping, so it's been an honor to be your friend and uh, to do anything and everything for you.
Thank
You
you.
know, anything. I just would. No, I can't. There's no words that I have.
Paul,
I'm at a loss for words.
Paul, I love you
with the
too, brother.
friendship.
I love you too. The other thing, I have to tell this real quick. I've told in the past. Real quick before I leave. Gloria, you want to hear this? Paul came to my house one time with Stephanie, and we're sitting there talking. He was literally here for 2 minutes, and he says, "All right, well, I gotta go spend time with my kids. I'm leaving Stephanie here with you." He left me to babysit Stephanie. I did. I watched her for an hour, made sure she had something to eat. I'm not lying, am I? That's a true story. That did
No,
happen.
that's right. It's true. You're not wrong.
I gotta mess with her on that at some point. All right, let's take you out with some videos that Stacey Rogers loves to scream about. I'm gonna start you with this one.
Hi, I'm Zippity Doo Dog.
And I'm Scallywag Steve.
And you're watching the Pete McDevitt Show.
What's up, everyone? This is Steve from Steve's World, and you're watching the Pete McDevitt Show.
Hi, this is Josh with Resort TV1 and Retro TV1 Tech, and you're watching the Pete McDevitt Show, and he will be right back.
Would you do the bumper, please? I need another bumper.
The bumper?
Yes, for the channel.
The last time I bumped you, you tried to sue me for bumping into you.
Well, hey, you can't touch me, though. Could you do the bumper?
Okay. Guys, make sure you check out Pete McDevitt. Amazing channel, amazing person. We appreciate your support.
I want to thank Shane for being here today to do the bumper with me. This was fantastic. Please hit the like and subscribe and follow Myers and the Mouse, or at least iPhone. And Shane, bye.
That's terrible.
Hey friends, it's Nate from Paging Mr. Morrow, and you're watching the Pete McDevitt Show. We'll be right back.
Hey everyone, it's the Dapper Danielle. We are having a magical day here in Epcot, and you are watching the Pete McDevitt Show. Make sure you like, subscribe, and follow along for more magical content.
Hey everybody, it's JoJo, and you're watching the Pete McDevitt Show. Enjoy.
Hey everybody, this is Chris Disney Baker, and you're taking a break from the Pete McDevitt Show. What do you know? This does record upside down.
Yeah, you get in the front, Steve. Go.
There's
go.
no
The
way.
stream wants it. Go.
Oh my
go.
God.
Do it. Do it.
I don't
do
want
it. Just do it. Do it.
Steve, the stream wants it. What's the friend's name in Luca?
What is Luca's friend's name, guys?
Come on, Rob, get on.
I am.
Hold on, Rob. You gotta hold on. You're gonna fall off.
It's all right, Rob.
I'll sit like a.
Here, you get on first, and then I'll get mine. Go ahead. Get on.
It's Alberto.
Alberto, there it is. Now, I can't believe he's gonna jump on. Oh my God. That was way too much steam I can handle. Holy cow. Woo!
All right, let's go. Keep moving.
I can't breathe.
Come on.